this thing on? This is ready. Apprentice, where are my cores? I've lost them. Thank you. Alright, hello everyone. Today we're going to learn how I make my wands. First, you're going to need a good strong core. I recommend bamboo or any type of wood you like. And you're going to need something to wrap it in. I have chosen old toilet paper I do not need anymore. You're going to start at the corner of your paper and try to get the paper in the center of your core as best you can. If it ends up a little off center, that's okay, don't worry. You're going to wrap it as tightly as you can. And it can be quite difficult to wrap it tightly. Like this, try to wrap it as tight as you can. Wrap it the entire length of the paper. What size paper you choose is up to you. Even if one side of your core gets covered more than the other, don't worry, we can fix that. If you end up like this, with a core sticking out, but this side is covered, simply push the core up a little bit, and you're covered. Try to leave a triangle like this, so you don't burn your fingers when you put hot glue on it. Take your special tool here, my fancy hot glue gun, and I'm going to put glue on each piece. If you push it with your fingers at this point, it will burn you. So I recommend you holding it on either side, letting it get tacky, and then you roll it up. So something like this. Now to make sure your core does not slip out, stick the glue gun in the end of each side and put a little bit of glue in there. That will make sure your core does not fall out. Now, as you let that dry, you need to pick out all your decorations. Apprentice, where are my gems?
Right here.
Thank you. Now that that's dry, I'm going to pick which section I want for my handle and which section I want for the top of the wand. I normally choose right here where the pieces tend to come loose. I normally make a circle to mark off where I want my handle to end and the top of my wand to begin. Where you choose this mark, depending on how big your hand is. Okay? Now hold that in your hand and let it start to turn. It'll turn almost white, like the end of this one is. See the difference in this one? How it's still clear. This one is almost white. This one has been drying for a while. I take this time to pick what decorations I want to put on. You can use big red gems. You can use seashells. Or you can use buttons. The end of this one has a button stuck on it. And then a shell at the end of the handle. I think for this one, I'm going to put a nice big red one. Now what I like to do on the back of these, hold this please, Apprentice. Don't touch the glue. Thank you. I like to take a little bit of glue and put it on the back of my gem or bead or whatever I choose to decorate my wand with. And then I pick where I want to have it on the handle. Then I put it there. Now the key important part with this is once you get your decoration on like this, you want to make sure you encase it around the edge with glue. Depending on the size of your decoration, how many layers you'll have to put to keep it secure. And you want to make sure that you try to get it a little bit up on the edges like I have this one. So you can't catch it and flick it out. This one still needs some more edges. Okay, from here, I'm actually going to choose a tip for this one as well. I think I want green. Now, to make this stay, we need to build up on the end here. I'm going to put tons of glue on the end of this. And I'm going to carefully take this, you can use tweezers if you wish, and stick it in that glue that I just put in there. And depending on how you want it to look, adjust it how you want. I would recommend using tweezers if the glue is still really hot. Okay, now that's set and dry for a little bit. Now here comes the creative part. You can make any part however you want. You can make this really fat. You can make it really skinny. You can put one layer. You can put 2 layers. Depending on the paper you use, if it has words, I recommend at least 2 layers of glue just to cover the words so it won't show through your paint. Now your next step on wand making, this one is half done. Here, you can see I have from the handle up. Get that ball. Excuse my little familiar over there making lots of noise. I have this part already half made. It's been drying for at least a day. I'm going to work on the handle. I recommend, to make the difference look, is to make either one bigger. It looks best if your handle is bigger than this part of your wand. Go ahead and add some layers to this one. Now this is the part that you get to take pride in and make it totally unique to yourself. You can make this as smooth or as bumpy as you want. If you're going for a forest wand, I recommend it to be bumpy. Maybe if you're going for a nobleman or a noblewoman's wand, maybe make it a little easier, a little softer. I would recommend getting a butter knife to smooth it with. Don't ever use your fingers, because we are messing with hot glue. Now once you get this completed to the desired length and layers you like, that's when you get another joyous task of painting them. Here is one I've made. This is one of the newer ones I've made. This one's black and gold. This is about 4 layers of glue on the top, 4 to 5 layers of glue on the top, 3 to 4 on the handle, and then this took about 6 layers to do, the divider here. This is the very first wand I ever made. This is my favorite wand. This is my Forest Rose wand. Now to paint it, I recommend using acrylic glue, depending on what color you want your wand. Now, before you paint, I also recommend that you at least let your wand cure for 2 days. Even this one here, that's only been setting for a day, it is still really flimsy. I can still squish it with my fingers if I wanted to. So at least let the glue set for 2 days before you put rough tasks to it to painting it. This one here, I've used beads in the center here. I don't know if you can see them on camera. There's one. This is another shell I've used here, as is this one here. And on the tip, I put a seashell. It's totally how you want to do it, and it's all up to you. I do recommend, I found the durability best if you use Gorilla hot glue in your glue gun. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your videos.